Hello, Libra. And welcome to your December 2019 ASMR Tarot Forecast. This is my Super 7 crystal that I bought in Albuquerque when I went there last month, and I like it so much I wanted to include it in the videos. The cards that I'll be using this month are from this deck, which I like these cards a lot, and they were a little more to the expensive side than what I usually spend on tarot cards, but I like them very much, which is good. I only really bought them because it was a type of tarot card that I'd really wanted to see. Cards with very aggressively psychedelic imagery. So, excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. It's been very dry here in California. I also have this pendulum made out of citrine, and I can use that if dowsing is necessary at any point, or possibly clarification. So these are the cards using. Alright, Libra. What do you anticipate in December of 2019? Juice. Yeah, that's a pretty cool song. I like that song. People invested in your projects and endeavors. deal these cards out, I'm going to deal them facing you. Facing you. All right. What Libra? What indeed? What indeed? So, I have the Queen of Pentacles crossed by the World card. It says to me that you're not as financially successful and independently stable as you'd like to be, but that you still have it pretty good. Here in the past, we have the Fool card. The Fool card is all about this naive energy that you bring to your worldview. Being able just to follow blindly and not question. There's also a freedom to being in this position on your way on a journey. In the current affairs position, we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a card that could represent a choice. And because it is in the inverse, perhaps the choice is being made for you, and perhaps there's an illusion of choice, but no real choice at all. In the future position, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it is inverse, which implies that fortune may be turning against your favor in the near future. But let's keep going and see what else is happening. So, in the goal or destiny position, we have the Nine of Swords, which is all about you overanalyzing and possibly losing sleep over whatever this could be and whatever this could be. But I think considering the energy that you've brought overall, there's no use worrying about it now because just as fortune has turned against your favor, so it could possibly turn back in the other direction. So and there's only moving forward to know. There's no let's keep going. So in the current, how the world sees you, this is how you are putting yourself out to the world. And it's the King of Cups in verse, which tells me that maybe your ability to control your emotions is not very great at this time. You're not doing a very good job of keeping your emotional states off of other people. This is how the world is responding. The world sees you as the Page of Swords in verse. So because Libra is an air sign, which is swords. So I think that the world is seeing you as possibly just being immature. And then this is your hopes and fears. Queen of Cups could be the Queen of Hearts. This could be a desire for a partner, or it could be a desire to be a good partner to somebody. And definitely desiring to have more control over your emotional states. And the final outcome card. We have the Page of Wands, which is it could be about a creative endeavor and a new start to a creative endeavor. So we have the Fool in the past, and we have the Page of Wands as the final outcome. And honestly, they have their backs to each other, but their energies are very similar. And I think what I'd like to do, I'm going to pick up the rest of the cards, leave these two, and kind of bridge them. And I don't think I'm going to reshuffle the deck. I think I'm going to put the cards that I dealt here on the bottom. All right, so what do we have? So, what we have here we've got the Fool, and then we have the Knight of Wands, which is all about rushing headstrong into unpredictable situations. A lot of times in the background of this card is actually a volcano. On this one, it's 3 pyramids, but I like to think of it as that volcano energy. And then there's an ending. So whatever it was that turned your fortune, it could be an ending. And the Ten of Swords, as you can see, is a very violent and graphic end. Now, the next card that I got was the Three of Cups. And I didn't really understand that. So I discarded 3. And then I got the 8 of Pentacles. And I still didn't really fully understand that. So I discarded 3 more. And I got the 4 of Cups. And all of them being inverse. So this card could be about friends that you thought were true and now have more like a fair weather friend. This is about fair weather friends. This is about feeling like you'd really found a career and then possibly having some second thoughts about that. And this one is about having options presented to you and not being content with any of them. So I do see a turn of fortune in your future. Probably not one that you would have desired, but my name is Verge. I am a Sagittarius sun sign. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart, so maybe a better question to ask is, I'm a Gemini sun sign. Alright. I live in the San Fernando Valley, California, currently. Alright. Is there anything that Libra can do to take action and prevent this change of fortune from taking place in the near future? So it does look like that because you're aware at this time that possibly there are some steps you can take. Is Libra going to be able to discern the path that they should take? That's possible as well. Is there a cheesecake factory within walking distance of my house? All right. So there are actions that you will be able to take, and I think you know what those are. And otherwise, it's not as much about a choice needing to be made. It's about the understanding that whatever situation you are in is drawing to a close, and you will need to branch off in a completely different direction. So it's not like a yes or a no. I do think that you have options that are being presented to you, maybe, or maybe there are not options being presented to you, but you understand that there are things that you can be doing and that they have to be completely different. Libra, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you joining me this month for your December 2019 reading, and I hope to see you again next month for the January reading and for the yearly 2020 forecast.